Well, I love an alert horse. If I'm just looking to buy a horse, I mean, obviously I'm looking at breeding, I'm looking at conformation. Disposition is a big deal. Disposition being, to me, the horse's ability to relate to the rider, to accept training. And obviously some horses do it better than others. Man, those are the things I'm looking for. And then after that, I love an alert horse. I love a horse, that does accept that training. And just like a student, just like the students I teach, I love a horse that'll try. He can make all the mistakes he wants, as long as he's trying, then I can keep directing the horse, and when he comes across, I'm going to give something back to that horse. Rest, relief, relaxation, reward, a pat on the neck. I always say the greatest horsemen in the world get the most out of every horse with the right attitude, and the attitude starts right here with me. A poor disposition. In other words, a horse that resents the training. And usually a horse that resents the training is a horse that's been spoiled. I tell people you can love your horse, but don't spoil your horse. And so a lot of that comes from us. But some horses are harder to train than others. So we like that horse with that willing and want to attitude, just like we want from the students. I tell people, be like you want your horse to be. A willingness, a want to, a desire. People need desire, determination, dedication. When you have that, your horses will usually be the same, because we all know the horse seeks the level of the rider. Well, I just feel like I'm the luckiest guy in the world, I get to do what I love. My dad told me one time when I was a kid, I was riding bulls all over the United States and Canada and Mexico, and he took me aside one time. I was about 20-something years old, and he said, would you like to know the real secret to success? And even at that young age, I wasn't dumb enough to say no to that. I said, yes, sir. He said, find something you'd gladly do for free, then get somebody to pay you to do it. So, I love my job. I love seeing people smile. I love seeing people be successful with the horses, and I love seeing them having a good time. And that's the most important thing. I tell them, let's get out here and have some fun, because when we have fun, I guarantee we're going to do better. Well, we all have regrets in our life. But as far as horse and horsemanship, as long as I'm trying, as long as I'm working hard, and as long as I'm willing to change, I'm going to get where I want to go. And that main thing is, people, they call what I do a clinician. And I'm not interested in being a clinician. That always just kind of sounds like a mad scientist to me. The one thing I'm interested in being is a horse man, and I want my horse to be a man horse. So I'm still working toward that goal. I'm getting older now, and people, they used to say to me, Craig, because I still get on, a lot of these colts, hundreds of them a year, and they used to say, Craig, aren't you scared getting on so many of these young horses? And I noticed today they say, aren't you scared at your age getting on so many young horses? But I had a reporter tell me one time, he said, Craig, I guess you're going to ride till hell freezes over. I told him when hell freezes over, I'm going to start riding on ice.